Hey guys, welcome to this video here today. Now, today's topic is a little bit different. If you are considering about buying leads or working with a marketing company, this video is perfect for you. If that's the case, I do recommend you watching until the end of the video. Today, I'll be going over what to look for when you're working with a lead vendor, what determines a good lead, and general best practice for you so you could choose the right company. Now, we'll be going over not only examples from the lead vendor side, from the marketing company side, but also from the client's perspective to see what is the best solution for them. So if you plan to work with a marketing company or if you plan to buy any leads, this video is perfect for you. And if you're new to this channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Nick Chung, the founder of digitalprospecting.io. We are a marketing company that helps financial advisors and life insurance agents get more high premium clients, annuity clients, IUL clients, AUM. If this is something that you're interested in, make sure to check out our website, digitalprospecting.io, where you could learn more about our service and our results. And if you're new to this channel, welcome to this channel. We have something we call the Gentleman's Rule, which is if you watch more than 2 of my videos and if you like it, do give me a like, comment, and a subscribe. These videos are free for you to watch, but they're not free for me to make. Spend a lot of time and effort coming up with the ideas, filming the content. So your like, your comment, your subscribe will mean a lot to the channel. And without further ado, let's dive right into today's topic. So what I really want to go over here today is number 1, why businesses choose to buy leads to grow their business instead of different options like referrals, maybe networking events, face-to-face meetings, dinner seminars. Number 2, how does buying leads work in the first place? For example, we're going to go over some of the pricing models that most marketing companies and most lead vendors to use just to see what works for you the best. Number 3, we're going to go over what makes a good lead. Now, for anyone who's considering or who's working with a lead company already, there's certain signs that you have to look out for when purchasing leads or when you're working with them. I'm going to go over some questions that you must ask your lead company or your marketing company to determine whether they're a good fit for you. And number 4, if you're newer to this, if you haven't bought leads in the past, I'm going to help you determine if buying leads would work out for you. And to be honest, sometimes it wouldn't. So it's really important that you know what to look for and what not to look for to see if buying leads might or might not work for you. So the first concept you have to understand is the concept of buying leads. Number 1, understand that lead generation is not a new thing. The concept of lead generation has been around for decades. The history of lead generation goes back to 1900s. So back then, only big established companies with a lot of marketing budget have these budgets to even advertise in the first place. Lead generation was really not accessible to most small to medium-sized business owners. So the way it worked back then is very similar to the way it works right now, where a big company with a lot of marketing budget, basically what they're doing is they're buying media. They're buying whether that's on TV ads, whether that's newspaper, whether that's billboards. Back then, only big companies with a lot of resource, with a lot of marketing budget, have these opportunities to spend money on marketing. And the issue with that is most small to medium-sized business, which is this circle right here, can't really get access to this because they can't afford to put their media, to put their advertisement on TV, newspaper, or billboards. So one day, marketing companies, lead generation companies came along and said, okay, cool, you guys can't afford to put your media on, TV, newspaper, billboards, whatever. Why don't we do something like this? Why don't I put my money and buy media for you guys, and I charge you guys individually? And here's what I'll do. I'll just mark up my lead costs. So let's say if I get a lead for, I don't know, let's say $10, I'll just mark it up. I'll just mark it up to like $40. So that, you guys could buy a small batch of leads. You guys still have access to media and we're still making more money. Now, with that being said, there's a few pricing models depending on which type of companies that you plan to work with. So let's start with a pay-per-lead model first. Most of these pay-per-lead model would come from lead vendors. They would also come from IMOs. Basically, what they're doing is they're getting a lead for X amount, let's say through advertising, let's say through radio, whatever, and they sell that lead to you for either 2 to 3 times the original amount and making a profit in between. The second type of model is something called an in-house agency, which is agencies like us that focus on marketing or advertising. And what we do is we charge you a fixed monthly service fee on top of the ad spend or how many leads you want to get on a monthly basis. The third model, which is a little bit hard to get into, is hiring your own marketing department. Now, this model is just for established companies who have the resources to have the budget to have an in-house marketing department. Okay, so this is good and all, but what does that really tell you? What does the concept of lead generation have to do with you or have to do with your business? Here's why you need to know this. Number 1, the lead generation industry has stood the test of time. If you think about it, If lead generation didn't work, or if it didn't have its value, the advertising sector wouldn't be as big as it is today. So the question you should ask yourself is, okay, what else is out there to help me grow my business? If it's not buying leads, like what else can I do to grow my business? Is it doing referrals? Is it doing seminars? Is it doing social events? Is it networking? What is the most effective way that I can get in front of my clients with minimal time? And to be honest, there's not a lot of ways that you can do that's faster, that's quicker, that has more supply than lead generation. So the next question you want to ask yourself is, what makes a good lead? There's two criteria to determine whether a lead is good or not. The first criteria is something we call lead intent. Which stage of the buying journey are they, right? So we have our unaware buyers, which, they don't have a problem, they don't have a solution, they don't know anything about your product. They're simply just a name, email, and a phone number. There's really nothing you can do with them. You can give them a cold call, but like there's no way for you to even sell them at all. So if I were you, I probably wouldn't even buy any of these leads at all. The second stage is, sometimes people know their problem, they kind of know the solution, but they don't know the exact product to get there. So say for example, let's say retirement, they know they have a problem, whether that's paying too much tax, whether that's risk, whether that's paying too much fees. They know they have a problem, they know there's a solution, but they don't know the financial vehicle to get them to the solution. We also have leads who's product aware. Let's say if they're at the end of their buying journey, they know exactly what product they want. Let's say if they want an annuity, they just want to shop the best provider. Now, these leads are typically going to be way more expensive. You could expect an average cost of $500 to $800 per lead if they're at the end of the buying cycle. But it also makes sense because these leads are rare to find and there's just not as many of them online or in the market right now. So that's the first criteria that makes a good lead. The second criteria, which I think it's the most important piece, is volume. Now, don't get me wrong. I think quality matters. All right, quality like income, investable assets, different demographics, they all matter. They're all very important. But I would challenge you and say nothing beats volume, because leads at scale, if you get a lot of leads, that's going to give you quality. And if you really think about it, let me give you an example here. Let's say you want to get leads with an investable asset of $1 million or above, aged 55 to 60, who's looking to retire in the next 3 to 5 years. Now, if you think about it, that's probably less than 1% of the population. Do you expect to buy your first lead and just to get a hold of them, to get exactly what you want and write a policy? If that's what you're expecting, then probably buying leads is probably not for you. You might as well just take your money and go to Las Vegas and just gamble. So my point is, if you don't have enough volume, you're not going to get the quality. The question you should be asking yourself is, how many leads would I need to buy to get one of these clients to write one of these policies? Because with volume comes quality. Now, knowing this to be the case, volume, as important as it is, there's several problems. Number one, let's say if we talk about the pay-per-lead model. In order to get enough volume to see success, you're going to have to buy a lot of leads. So let's say if you're buying 200 leads a month, say if the lead vendor marks up their lead cost by, let's say $30 per lead, that means you're paying the lead vendor an extra $6,000 just for getting the leads. I mean, you could simply hire a marketing agency like ourselves to help you generate leads instead of paying the lead vendor. The second problem that it creates is the qualification time. Now, buying 200 leads a month is not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is having to follow up with these leads and having to qualify all of these leads to make sure they're a good fit to work with you in the first place. So number one, in order to make more, you have to spend more money. But the bottleneck becomes, now you need more time to chase these leads, to call these leads, to qualify these leads. The main bottleneck you'll see when you try to buy more leads or purchase more leads from lead vendors. You just don't have that time. And the solution is actually very simple. Number one, you could hire an appointment setter. Now, I have a full training on how you actually get your appointment setter in another video. Feel free to check that out if this is something that you would like. And the second option is work with a company like us, where we have dedicated appointment setters just to help you qualify the leads and set appointments on your calendar. The third question is, okay, should I buy leads or should I work with agency? Like, how can I grow my business? This is a very interesting question because I feel like there's no single answer to this question. It really depends on several different factors. The first question I will ask myself is, number one, do you already have something that's working? Okay, do you have a lead source, a marketing platform, or the way that you're getting clients? Is it working? Now, if it is working, my recommendation to you is keep doing what you're doing. Don't change. Just do more of that. If it's not, then ask yourself this. What is your marketing budget? If your marketing budget is less than $2,000 a month, and to be honest, you're not at a stage where you can work with a marketing company. You're not at a stage where you can hire someone to help you generate leads yourself. You're better off just doing referrals or cold email or prospecting on LinkedIn to really get up your marketing budget, because you're probably just starting out or you have like a one-man band kind of business. At this point, all you could do is try to get your business off the ground. When you could spend a little bit more, maybe close to 2,000 to 5,000, then you could think about hiring a marketing agency to bring it in-house to help you generate leads and to help you grow your business even more. Now, when you get over 10 grand a month, you could start to really think about, hey, why don't I just hire someone in-house to do my marketing for me? I would say the safest bet is, at least 20 to 30 grand a month when it comes to a marketing budget, because 10 grand a month, you could probably hire 1 to 2 employees and that's it. Now, if this is something that you're looking for, maybe you're looking to hire a marketing agency to run your lead program to help you generate leads, feel free to check out digitalprospecting.io. Go to our website, check out some of the reviews to see if this is something that works for you. If it is, feel free to shoot me a message on LinkedIn. I've attached the link in the description down below and show you more of what we do. Thanks for watching until the end of the video. I hope this video helps. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I hope you the best and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.